Hello everyone, VanguardOfValor here, and welcome back to another episode of Parallax, the puzzle game where we have no idea what we're doing and then sometimes get the right answer. And sometimes we do know what we're doing and don't get the right answer. So, you know, this level looks like fun. What is even happening in here right now? What is this madness? Alright, we got a bunch of lasers that we can switch, which is going to change our ability to get through here onto the other cycle. There's literally nothing here, though. Alright, so we're going to jump back, I guess, except we have to jump back on this position, and not the other one, because the other one we won't be able to get by without hitting the lasers. There's a button over there, on the ground, that we can try and get to, if we can get to that side to switch them, which we were just at. I'm good at video games. But if we do switch this here, we won't be able to get out. No, you weren't at this. We were over there. We have to get to the other cycle to get over there. Okay, so we haven't done anything wrong yet. We haven't done anything wrong yet. We have to go over here and engage with something on this side first, I'm guessing. Unless this is literally just the side we were just at. Yes, it is. But this is not. No, that was. This is not. What is even happening? Somehow we have to get to the other side of this one, which is this button. Okay. That's doable. Whoop, and we immediately fell. Cool. Did that switch? I don't believe it did. There we go. Okay, so now we go around again. Except this time, the lasers let us switch. Very nice. And now we're on the wrong side still. Wow, I am so confused by all this. Because we need to get to the other side of that portal, but we can't do that with these switched. But now we can switch just one of them if we go all the way around and take the other cycle of jumps. Monochromatized? I guess that's for going through a certain number of portals. That'd be my guess anyway. Because now we can get onto this cycle so we can get over here and switch that portal so we can change things. They definitely do a good job of making these areas confusing, if that was the goal. What's over here? There's the exit, except it's the wrong rotation. We need to get over here and hit that button in order to get across. Okay. So now we know that, at least. Let's switch that and then go back. Because now we can get back and try something different. Over here we go. There we are. I think it's this one we need now. Because we can follow through and hit the button on that side now. But isn't this just the one that switches the lasers again? I think it is. Why do we want to do that now? So we can go back and take the other laser track to get out further? Because this still needs to be switched. So we still need to get to the other side of this button. But there's no way to rotate this one on this side. We have to rotate that one. But if we rotate this now, we'll be stuck here, won't we? Unless now we rotate it and we can come all the way back around through the other portal. Because we can get around this one, so we should be able to get through here now. And take the jumps to get across to that side and see what happens. Of course, we may have taken some extra actions here, so we're probably not going to be perfecting this one because we've hit some buttons I don't think we needed to hit. But from this side, we should be able to get around over here now. Hit this one. Good. Which will allow us to come over here and hit this one. Good. How many actions are we of the total here? 7 out of 10. So in theory, we have 3 actions left to solve this puzzle. Is that enough? Because what we need to do now is switch the jump pattern so that we can hit the other side. Because right now the lasers are blocking our path. And we need to be able to use the lasers to get out of here safely. Because that's the door we need to get to, and that door has to be switched. So we have to go back to the other world, rotate the main portals, or just that one. Because we need to get out on that side. Is there a way to get behind that one? Yeah, we can get behind that one. So all we have to do is get to the other side with the lasers switched. But in order to switch the lasers, we have to get to the other side of that one? Or of this one? To the side of this one. So we need to do one more main laser switch to get back to the other side and switch the arrangement of those major beams. Okay, around we go. This is a slow, laborious process, but we are on pretty decent track to solve this in the right number of moves, which would be interesting. Except that that's... oh. And we fell. Except that that's the wrong way around now. Because we can't go around that one. But we need it to be in that arrangement so that we can get out the right side. Was I just supposed to walk back and push it? I think I was just supposed to walk back and push it. And I got confused and thought we had to go back to the portal again, but we didn't. Let's just walk back and push it then. Because evidently I'm making this harder than it needs to be. When all we have to do is walk through it in the right side. Yeah, it's already correctly arranged. That was silly of me. Definitely was. And we might even be able to beat this with less than the necessary number of moves. Because right now we're at... oh no, we're at 10 out of 10. So that should be everything we have to do to solve this puzzle. I think. Hopefully we didn't push any unnecessary buttons, but I don't think we did. I think we did it exactly as we're supposed to now. So we can get across to there, go through, and get to the exit, and be done. I made some mistakes in my actual pathing, but I don't think we hit anything unnecessary. Because now we can just walk our way out of here. And there's the exit. Done like dinner. Okay. Well, that's another perfect level. Very nice. Last level in Section C. What are we up against here? Lots of lasers. Deadly, deadly lasers. We can't run through here. That's just a death trap. Alright, let's not do that this time. Oh, you can drop down onto there, though. Okay, I see. We have to use that to get through there. This we can't interact with. Ah, messed it up twice now. We drop into here, let it go over our heads. No, I'm doing this wrong still. Let's restart this. We have so many deaths. Not that it matters, just to save ourselves some time. Alright. A bit too slow. We gotta drop into... woo! Gotta drop into this one in a hurry here. Hop out and drop into this one. And hop out again and go around this side. Okay. There's laser hair removal achievement. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, we can go to either of these portals, but once we go to them, we can't really get back. That one's locked, so it makes more sense to go the other way. So we can get through here, which gives us a button to push. Oh, and that moves the central platform. I did just fall to my death for no good reason, yes. I am very good at platforming, as you can see. Alright, so let's just go to the other side, which is interesting. That barrier is in the way, though. We have to switch that portal to do that. We have to get to that side to switch it, though. So let's come back over here. Oh, no, other side, because we can't zip out of here yet. I'm guessing switching that one is probably what allows you to win the level. Because the exit's that way? Yeah, the exit's over there. So jumping out that way might do it. Or just walking around that way might do it, too. So we've changed the side this is on, so we can get over here. Let's try this. You drop down, laser skims right over your head, drop down again. Whew, okay. This button does what? It moves that button. Does it? No. It does nothing right now. You have to push that button first to switch this portal around. So right now that's irrelevant. This one switches the portal on the other side, so that's useful to us, because now we can jump across. Oh no, we have to go from the other portal side, okay. So what was the point of that then? Why do you want to bring lasers down there? I don't know. Alright, let's go down there and let's try and figure this out. We're making good time in Sector C here, so let's jump. And I missed. Cool. So much for making good time in Sector C. But, I think we've got basically the right idea here so far. Ooh, okay. We're gonna go through that door this time, so we drop down. I probably could just keep running there and I'd be okay. I don't need to wait in this second hole here. But this is the button we came here to push. Because that changes the first side. Problem is, how do we get back there now? Because in order to get back over to that side, this central platform has to be moved. And it got rotated earlier by being on that side, and we have to go back there now? So we have to go into this portal again to change that one back so we can go across, but now the lasers are down so we can't jump. Oh no, you can jump. You can fit through the middle there. Okay. So we switch that one back. We jump back across, right between the lasers. I guess those are just there for dramatic effect then. And that lets us rotate the center pillar back. Right, so now we can get over there and hit that button. So that's good. We're making progress. Up we go. Through the portal we go. Excellent. Don't die. Good. And out we go again. Fantastic. So we push this button. What does this do? This button rotates that portal. That's all. Okay. That's good, though, I imagine. Let's jump back across to this side. That side is probably basically off limits now. But we should be able to jump through here, which might be beneficial to us, because it should give us access to another button. And this button switches those sides, so we should be able to get out with this. We should be basically done, because all we needed to do to finish this was rotate that portal and then walk around this side, which we can now do. As long as we don't die here, okay, good. We should be basically golden, except that we can't jump across to there now. Yes, now I see a problem with this. We have to somehow get back to that button without being able to push that one. Alright, so it looks like there was just an error in the order in which we did things, because now... Oh. I'm gonna have to go back up to the top, switch that portal around again, come back here, turn that back, and then we can go onwards. But other than that, we did it perfectly. But yeah, there's just an order of operations problem here. Since we didn't do this in the right order here, we now can't get back over to that portal. So we're gonna have to go back, solve that, and then we'll be allowed to win. But otherwise, this puzzle in particular was pretty straightforward. Is that right? Do we have to switch this right now? Yeah, I think we have to switch this first. That's annoying. Oh, no, we didn't have to switch this at all. That was in the right place. That was an extra bunch of clicks. Alright, so we have the technique to do it perfectly. We just don't have the actual positions to do it perfectly now. Because that can stay. That one needed to rotate. Did I not rotate that properly? I think I did. I'm not sure now. Because we need to jump across to here. No, I don't think we did this properly at all. Because we can't get back on that side. Except I can do this now. To bring that platform back on this side, which I think we needed. Yeah, no, we did that right. We did this right. It's just a little bit tedious, sadly. Whoops. That was not correct, though. The fact that you have to make sure that you flip these platforms back is a little bit annoying. Not gonna lie. Because it kind of just fabricates more work for you to do. Whereas you already know how to do this. Like, this isn't anything new, really. Since you already had to do this once, having to come back around to do it again. Not my favorite. But it is basically solved now, so that's fine. All we have to do now is get around to the top, switch that portal again, and go back again. And we should be golden, I think. Unless we had to switch that again, in which case I've just wasted more time, and I think we did because we have to switch this back. So that we can get back on that side again. Man, this... Well done. This puzzle got annoying. Alright, the amount of backtracking you have to do here. How many moves have we... Did we miss? Yeah, we're at 14 out of 13 right now. We did miss. With a bunch of wasted actions, because we had to go back and do an entire section again because of one little mistake. Let's not miss this time, thank you. But yeah, since the panel's on the wrong side, we're gonna have to go through this over one more time at least. So we gotta come through here, switch that, now we jump around. Now we switch the underneath platform again. Alright, we've undone the damage now. Let's get through here, hopefully quickly, and solve this sucker at last. One more cycle should be all it takes. I actually have to hit this button first, otherwise I'll have to do it all over again. And I'd rather not have to do it any more times than we already have. I like the layout of this level, I just don't like the way it forces you to backtrack 5 or 6 times to get the same result done, because of those lasers that drop down. Alright, well, level solved, if it was a little bit irritating. A shocking development, I assume it's for completing Chapter C. We definitely wasted a bunch of actions there, but it was just because they made us cycle around and solve that thing. Like, do the same cycle twice. If it hadn't been for that, we would have solved it much quicker. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. Next puzzle it is. New chapter unlocked. Chapter D. This is where it looks like we're going to be flipping some gravity. This is a cool looking thing though, I've been looking forward to these puzzles. Alright, the exit is right in front of you to start off this one. Very nice of them to do that. Taunt you with it like that. There's a button here which rotates that platform. Is that relevant to us? Yes, it is. And this button, which rotates that. I don't think we want to do that yet, though. Let's go through here first. So we can walk around here, which flips our gravity. Oh, that's not in the right orientation, though. So let's push this button then and see what that does for us. Ah, flips that portal. Okay. I guess those are both just buttons that are activatable for the same thing. Ah, this switches that portal. Very nice. This one's looking pretty straightforward again, which makes sense since they're introducing a new mechanic again. Whoop! Spider Pig. Spider Pig. That's a Simpsons reference, if ever there was one. This portal's the wrong way around. That's no good. So is that portal, though. Okay. Well, I guess we have to switch one of those portals before we come around here, otherwise we're not going to be able to make any progress. So let's go back down again. Flip the world around. And flip the portals around. Now, does it matter which one we flip? We have to flip that one in order to get out. But we have to flip that one in order to be able to progress. So we flip this one first, because that'll let us flip the whole machine around so we can flip the other one. Around we go. And now the ceiling is the floor, and let's go make some more progress here. The rotation's pretty smooth if you don't move your camera at all. If you try and move your camera while you're doing this, it gets a little bit janky as the world flips over, but for the most part, it's not too bad. Alright, so we have to go back around again. Whoop. Back through here and switch the upper platform to be facing us again. There we go. And we are going to go around this side, hit the button, which allows us to get into the exit, and we should be done. Nice and easy. I can only imagine the upside down levels are going to be a little bit trickier though, because there's a lot more nasty stuff they can do to us with them. Because previously we've just been able to assume that anything had to be facing the right way around for us to go in it, but no longer. If this actually just reverts our gravity while we walk around it, then a lot of different unusual combinations are possible. Alright, we're out. There's a nice little perfect on the first level. Not too surprising, given that it is the first level. Let's see what else they've got in store for us. So I imagine these are all going to be about gravity flipping in some way or another. This world has no gravity flips, but the other looks like it's got a couple. Okay. So there's a button here. What does this button do? That button flips that portal. Okay. What else is there? We can get to this side, then flip that portal again, but it leaves us stuck here. So that's what that's for, I'm guessing. To get us over to that side. Here we can change sides, but then we can't go any further, I don't think. Oh, that does go down. I don't think we can... Okay. So we could get over there, but there's nothing over there. So we're not going to. We'll come back first, and we'll switch these around like we're supposed to, and we'll make some progress that way. Switch this one, then we come in on this side, and switch that one. There we go. From here, we can set off a timer, which switches that around. I'm not sure why it's on a timer yet, but I'm sure we'll figure it out afterwards. Switcheroo. Interesting. This one has a 90-degree rotation. Why would you want to hit that? Just jumps you back. What is that even for? What is that even for? Oh. Clever. Now we can get to this side. And that'll let us get over to there. But why did we even need to do that? Couldn't we have done this the other way before? Or were we on the wrong side of it? Is that what it was? No. Okay, I'm confused. I'm not sure what this was all for. Alright, let's see. We've made it over to this portal here, which also has a button which allows us to mess with things. What does hitting that do for us? That rotates that one, which leads to the exit. But how do we get over to it now? We have to be able to rotate that portal, which you can only do from up there again? Okay, I see. We go back around again to rotate that portal back, and then we can bypass it and we can solve this area. But yeah, I don't know what the point of that whole back and forth jumping thing was, because... Okay, maybe that was what it was. No? No, we could just jump it. So, I don't know what the point of that was at all. This one looks like one you could definitely do in under par. I don't know how we are for being close to par, but I'm sure you could do it in under par, because we've just solved it. And that whole section seemed to be unnecessary, unless it is just there as a red herring, and we're over par now. No, we were 7 out of 9 under par, and you could have done that with even less actions. So, developers, if you're watching this for whatever reason, level D2, it's got some weird action requirements. Definitely want to take another look at that one, I think. Let's keep going here, and we'll see what else we can do. Okay, hello, spinny lasers. Having a field day today, aren't you? This level looks like a little bit of a mind melter. There's nothing here on this side. Okie doke. Let's go to this side then. And then to this side. Hello, portals. You take us through to here, which gives us a button, which switches that one. Okay, so let's go through here. I think this changes the side we're on now. Yeah. And there's the exit, but we have to move these lasers first, which means we have to get up there somehow. We can get on the wrong side of this one from here, but we need to rotate around first, so this Flips that portal. Okay. Now we can get around to there if we switch sides again. Through here and go around this way? Is this the right one here? Nope. That's not the right one at all. Is that the one we need, though? Where are we going? We need to get up there. No, up there. So we're on the right track, we're just in the wrong place. Because this is the portal we need to get through. So we need to find a way to rotate that in this world. Or does that portal not rotate? No, but this one does. Okay. Don't fall off. In order to get there, though, we have to switch this portal, which we do from here. That'll let us get to the button that switches this portal, which will allow us to walk through to get to the button we need. A whole lot of back and forth in here. Okay. Is this the right one? No. Maybe? No, I don't think so. We need to be on that side, so we're on the wrong edge right now. It's underneath us, isn't it? Yeah, so we do need to switch sides again. So we'll need to take advantage of this again here to change over to the other side. Wow, this is thoroughly confusing. The amount of rotations we have to do right now. Okay, we're over here. This gets us through, which lets us switch that portal. Which lets us walk through, except we have to go back around and switch sides again. So we come through here. The amount of side switches we've had to do to be able to make any progress on this is pretty crazy. Okay, now we push this button. And that clears the lasers out of the way of the exit. So we come back around again, switch sides again, and I think we can then walk to the exit. Okay, a whole bunch of switches later, and I think we're good. I think all we have to do now is get on the same orientation as the exit and walk out. Yes, we've done it. That one was confusing. It only actually took 6 button pushes, but a whole lot of flipping and turning. Alright. D4, bring it on. Okay. This one looks interesting. Lots of very contained microsections. We can get into one of them now. That's a dead end for the moment, so we're gonna go this way, I guess. And this lets us flip our rotation to go back into the main world upside down. Oh. Go away. Thank you. Pushing that button flips both of those portals, which is interesting. What does this do? Lets us come underneath here, but there's nothing actually underneath here. But we can jump across to these now. That's not connected to anything. And that's facing the wrong way. Whoop, and we fell. Okay. Let's go back around again. Evidently that's for later. Come on now. There we go. From here we can now go into this door, which gives us a button to push. No idea what it did, but I'm sure it did something useful. That... oh, that rotated that the other way. Okay. Interesting. How do I get out of here now? I can't unrotate myself now because the portals are all facing the wrong way. Unless I just go back up and push this. Okay, we come back down again. That flips that one around. We come back up to the top. Oh, actually. Now we can get into that portal. Let's switch ourselves around this way again. This button does nothing that I can see. That switches that one over that way. Is that relevant at all? I don't know. I don't know. There's so many button presses that we need to do here, though, to change things. Okay, now we come back through again, and we flip the portals so that we can go around and get back to the normal orientation of the level. And what has changed? That's over there now. I think that's still wrong. I think that's still wrong. That needs to be... Oh, we need to flip it. Do we? Or do we need to just rotate it over? No, we need to flip it and then switch it back. So now we need to hit that button. Okay. Okay, this one is very confusing, orientation-wise, but it's actually not too much different from what we've already been doing. So now we do this, we go back through. Yeah, it's actually fairly straightforward, I think. Oh no, this is the wrong one. I shouldn't have switched them there. This is what I mean. It's a very confusing puzzle, but it's actually very straightforward. It's just the world rotations that make it hard to understand, I think. Oh, and it just shut me off. Thank you for nothing, Portal. Okay, so we had it in the right switch before. We go back through. Oh, no, now they're rotated the wrong way, so I can't actually get in them. I gotta switch the whole worlds around. Okay. Like I said, very confusing because the orientation of the areas is very unusual, but not actually... Whoops. Not actually too, like, complicated, I don't think. Can we get in there to switch those buttons from here? Or do we need to change worlds again? I need to flip them both again. Okay, how many moves are in this one? 14, yeah. Alright, this one should be pretty straightforward once we know what we're actually doing, but all of this experimenting has definitely thrown me for a loop, because now we can't get through there. If we switch the portals, we could in theory get through this one to the button, which will switch that one. Which means we switch the portals again, and we go back around this way, which lets us push the button to switch that one around. Whoop, and the thing just threw us. Thank you. Because we need to get to the button over there. Where are we right now? We're at that button, okay. Ignore this portal for a second. Flip the switches. That one is the one we don't need right now. We need to go upside down first. No, it just threw me again. Thanks for nothing, Portal. You keep really good at throwing me off the level. Because now from here... No, they're both facing the wrong way now. Yeah, this is the kind of thing I'm talking about. Easily confused. The puzzle itself is very straightforward, but it's hard to see all the parts all the time, so it's easy to do the wrong thing. The fact that you can't actually see what you're changing makes it the trickiest. Because this is what we need, I think. No, we're back on the wrong side again. We managed to do completely nothing. Alright guys, you know what? I think we're going to end this episode here and start this one fresh again the next episode, because all I've managed to do is get completely lost as to what orientation we're in. So, thank you for watching everyone so far. This has been another episode of Parallax. Next episode, we're going to start this challenge over and see if we can solve it properly. All of the reorientations we've done have completely thrown me off. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below, and I will see you again next time to solve this properly. Until then, thank you very much for watching, and bye-bye.